Hey Virgo, welcome into your reading. It's Lauren the Mystic here, and we are going to tune in a little bit to the eclipse energies and unpack what might be clearing or being purified from your life. We're going to take a look at what the energies are kind of shifting. How are they shifting? How are they changing? And I'm starting with you, Virgo. When I was just pre-shuffling and dropping into your energy for the reading, I have to tell you, I feel I got suddenly very aware of some upset in my stomach, in the solar plexus and the sacral chakra area. And so I just wanted to, for anyone that this resonates with, wanted to really invite you to be mindful of doing some work with your lower chakras this week, really working to ground yourself, to move, to clear some of that energy. I can feel coming into the reading that there's personal unrest in your sense of self. And then it might even be so severe right now that it may even be affecting your digestive system. You may be feeling a nervous stomach. There might be something like that going on, something with anxiety. I don't know. But anyways, let's get to it, okay, Virgo? So welcome in, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, it's been a while. There's been a lot going on, and I haven't been as present. And I really felt called to come in and start doing some eclipse readings. We're going to start breaking this down in various ways. And this is going to be our first one. And we're going to just start generally looking at the archetypal energies of Virgo and the ability to purify at a soul level what is being purified from your life, what might be really, we'll say, revealed to you or made, something's coming into your awareness that you now have a new understanding about, and it's creating a need to take action, right? And so as we're in between one eclipse to the next, which is where we are right now, we're preparing to head into a solar eclipse in Aries, where we'll really be planting some seeds and taking some significant action steps. But for now, what we're doing is the healing work, and we're coming to terms with some things that might be shifting and changing. So let's tune into your energy, and just keep in mind, Virgo, this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, I will link my email below. Just send me an email, and what we will do is I will respond and give you the information, and we'll go from there. Okay? So know that this is a general reading. Apply the information as you see fit. Sometimes situations, circumstances, roles may be reversed. So take a deep breath and just tune in to any of your Virgo placements, sun, moon, rising, and even your Venus placements. And let's take a look at what is kind of shifting, what's going on energetically for you. And Virgo, if you do like my reading style, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me to grow. So let's get a general storyline for Virgo, please. What does Virgo need to know right now about what is being purified? Show me Virgo. Show me Virgo, please, Spirit. Just asking that this reading be protected. Calling in all of our guides, our guardians to surround us. May all information known be of the highest good and the deepest well-being for those who are listening. Okay. First card out, Virgo, we've got the Fool, followed by the Four of Pentacles. One more for Virgo. Oh. And the Queen of Pentacles. And show me what is being purified. We have got the Justice. We've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's Justice in reverse as well. One more for what is being purified from Virgo's life. We've got the Five of Cups. And show us what is the outcome for this. What is the growth occurring for Virgos, please, Spirit? We've got the Empress. Oh, wow. And the Emperor. Okay, one more, please, Spirit. Yes, okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing so far, Virgo, we'll get started here with these messages, and I'm going to be pulling you, for some reason I was guided to use this Akashic Tarot deck as well, to take a deeper look at maybe some of the soul growth. But right now, Virgo, I've got you as the Fool, ready for a new beginning, ready to take a leap of faith, right? And you feel guided to take that leap of faith. But what you are doing is you are really seeking stability. You're really kind of guarding yourself. You are focusing on what makes you feel good, what makes you feel abundant, what you need to feel stable. And you're in a bit of a defensive mode, a mode of needing to maybe guard your heart, guard your sense of self right now. But what you're looking to share is abundance. You're looking to share your abundance, to share kind of your harvest with those around you, whether that be in relationship, in family, with friends, in a work environment. But you're really willing to not only put forth the effort, but to nurture the growth of what really makes you feel happy, what makes you feel good. And what is being purified right now is the sense of not standing in your power, not speaking your own truth. You know, I feel I'm looking at a Virgo who has either been trapped in your head or has not felt comfortable in standing in your truth and speaking your truth in the situation. And now there is a circumstance energetically with this purification energy of the Virgo full moon that just passed us, this eclipse, where the karma, it's sort of like the time has run out and it's now time for you to stand in your truth, because you can no longer, it's basically not standing in your truth has drained the passion from your life, drained the drive, drained that feeling of knowing what you're deeply attracted to, committed to, drawn toward. And so you're feeling a lack of that from whatever situation or circumstance that you might have been in, where you haven't been speaking up, you haven't been sharing your truth or standing up for your side of things, right? And what that's led to is this Five of Cups situation, this feeling of depression, this feeling of sadness, of loss, of potentially even a bit of despair and hopelessness, as if you've lost all this hard work, this energy, this effort with whatever this circumstance, relationship, or situation might be. And what you're not seeing at this moment is that right by your side is a cup full of beautiful treasure and riches, and it's still brimming, full of possibility. And what you're looking at is everything that hasn't gone according to plan or hasn't gone right, or the ways in which circumstances have let you down, right? And so the lesson here, and here's where we're going to pull some soul growth cards, I think. Sorry for shaking the camera. I just set a deck where my camera stand is, but let's get Virgo, please, Spirit. What soul growth messages do they have to support them right now as they are taking action to purify, stepping into their truth, speaking their truth, reclaiming their passion, their drive? What do they need to know? Show us clearly. Okay. First out, we've got the Star Keeper. So really focusing on grounding. As I started off our video here, I was talking about the lower chakras. This is a card talking about you are being guided, you're being protected. If you notice, this individual is held in an incubated protective space. They're receiving divine guidance, and it's coming to them through their guides, their guardians, their ancestors. So tuning into whatever you believe, perhaps you have loved ones from beyond, perhaps whatever your personal belief system is, you've got protection from the spiritual realm here to help you through the situation. And what's really being asked is for you to ground yourself in the light of your truth. So whatever your truth is here that hasn't been stood up for, hasn't been spoken up for, that's where you really need to not only get clear, but know that you are held, know that you are protected, that whatever that truth is worth defending. And you've got others in other realms defending this truth for you and helping you work through that. Next card out is You're Not For Everyone. So this is a card about you embracing your own true authenticity, which is another side of this Justice card, right? Justice in reverse can be also about not showing others your true self, your true nature. Perhaps, we all wear masks to an extent. We all have different ways we present ourselves. But sometimes we are so good at carrying that mask that we don't let others in, right? That maybe we're a little defensive in how we let others into our own heart space. And so perhaps what's also being asked for you right now is to examine, how guarded are you? How open are you to receiving? Right? How willing are you to become vulnerable, to take down any mask, or allow yourself to be seen in new and different ways so that you can be embraced for who you are? And that who you are might not be for everyone, but it is for those around you who really are going to meet you at that soul level, at that deep level that you are clearly looking for in this reading. And so it's about embracing your true north, about embracing what you know is true for you, what you know you feels right in your soul, is what I just heard. And the last card out of the deck for you here for guidance is deep cellular healing. This has been a process that's required healing on all levels, not just emotional and mental healing. You're healing thought patterns here. You're healing some of your personal beliefs here about your sense of self, about what you believe to be possible. And I think what I'm hearing is there's like a reconciliation energy, really, really heavy on this justice energy here, being quite important, holding the duality, holding both poles within ourselves, the light and the dark, the positive aspects of ourself that we feel really good about, as well as holding those aspects of ourselves that sometimes we might feel are a little shadowy or we don't quite know what to do with. Some of those unconscious patterns that maybe keep us wearing a mask or prevent us from showing our true self at times. And I think what is going on here is that you are clearing that. You're coming into a greater sense of self, a greater sense of your inner authority. And the reason I think that's happening is you're ready to birth a sacred union here, Virgo. We've got the Empress and the Emperor. This is a divine sacred union. The Empress is all four queens. She embodies all four queens. The Emperor embodies all four kings. So we've got that energy. And then we've got the Six of Cups. And this is soulmate energy. So for this particular reading, I didn't necessarily think that it was going to go down the relationship route, but it really feels like whatever is happening right now for you, Virgo, is aligning you into a manifestation that it looks like you have to call in your perfect divine partner, your counterpart, your soul partner, that higher level of relationship. And it requires you to do that deep work, right? It requires this deep healing work to be done in order to prepare yourself for that union to occur. Let's see what kind of, do we have any moonology guidance here for Virgo spirit? Thank you. We have got a time for healing, balsamic moon, and a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. New moon in Libra. Let's get you an earth magic card as well. What advice, what messages does Virgo need right now, Spirit? Show us, Virgo. Okay, thank you. Boy, these are just falling on the floor. I think it's my setup today. I've kind of hunkered downstairs, spring break, and I wanted to be quiet. So I'm in my little desk area downstairs in the room, and it's a different setup than normal. But all right, Virgo, we have rain, purification. So again, with the cleansing energy, this is really about, a rain is a gentle cleanse. It's a cleanse where it's nourishing self-care. It helps to wash away the impurities. It washes away the dirt. It washes away and prepares the ground for those fertile new beginnings. And this to me really feels like it's honoring this healing process that Spirit's really encouraging you to focus on is your own personal healing, your own purification, purifying your vessel, preparing yourself for this divine connection. So if you'll know if this is your reading at this point, Virgo, if you are indeed wanting or seeking or dreaming about your perfect divine partner, then this is your reading. And so if that's you, what you're being guided to do is to prepare yourself for that, to recognize that you are requiring a deep period of your own self-care to tend to your vessel, to ground in what you truly need in a partnership to feel happy, to feel abundant, to feel like you have everything and then some, all that you need and more. And, you know, what does that look like for you? So I feel this week in particular, as I'm recording this, these are timeless. We're talking about the eclipse season. Eclipse season lasts for 6 months. So we're talking about a process underway that could take place quickly or it could unfold. And I bet it's going to be unique for each one of you because you're each on your own timeline. You're each on your own journey. But this is about being dedicated to your own authentic path, your own sense of integrity, your own sense of truth, allowing yourself to be seen, removing any masks, and healing any barriers that you may have where you're holding your heart guarded towards love, towards partnership, and really getting yourself ready so that when your divine partner arrives, you are able to step up into whichever energy is representing you, whether you're the Empress or you're the Emperor, but you're stepping into this energy. And this healing path is taking you into this position, right? So let's take a quick look at the Akashic cards. We might have to pull out the book for this one. Oh, all right. They already wanted to speak. Okay, Virgo, we've got the Journey, the King of Keys, the Bird's Nest, and the Akashic Field. Yeah, we're going to read. Let me grab a little sip of coffee. Feel free to get your own drink if you've got one. Join me, will you? All right, Virgo. I'm going to set this there. We're going to start with the Journey. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Excuse me, Virgo. This card shows it's time for a journey, a move, or a relocation. Sorry, all of a sudden I have a huge tickle in my throat. Maybe this has to do with a bit of a throat chakra block in speaking your truth and showing the world the real you. And I'm just kind of feeling it. I feel like this is part of the journey here, Virgo. This card, the Journey, is talking about your work and creative endeavors, maybe taking them in a whole new direction, potentially in a new industry or a new city. So you may be shifting your position, shifting your responsibilities within a job. It might take you into new locations. But this could also be a metaphorical journey that you are going on where you know it's time to leave something behind that is not in alignment with you. It's not keeping you safe. It's no longer a safe harbor. And so you might be simply on a personal journey in order to find and explore a whole new world, a whole new way of being for yourself. And so if you think about, if you were to embark on a new journey of self, where would you want to go? Because the vistas, the direction is yours for the choosing. Okay, Virgo? So this is also about really getting comfortable and starting to ground into the visioning process of whatever is shifting in your life. Start visioning, expand that, right? Like expand, how could that show up for you as you're beginning to manifest? Because we do have, and we'll do some more readings for the equinox, but we do have spring equinox right on deck for us this week. So that'll really be a powerful time for manifestation energy. But first we want to talk about, it'll no doubt be linked together, but we'd like to talk about what is clearing, how can we tend to ourselves, clear our vessel before we start really planting new seeds. So this is kind of speaking to that. All right, next we've got up the King of Keys. So this is an entrepreneurial spirit. This is a person who's very confident, very astute, very focused on work and career, thoughtful, very good with business and finance, and goal-oriented, people-oriented person. And so whether this represents you or another Virgo, this is a card to signify to be on the lookout for a major promotion, increased income, furthering of your career advancements or opportunities. Let's see, what else? All right. So the king, it does direct us to look at the adjacent card here, which is going to be the next one we read. So the king is on a mission, and I believe this king is you, Virgo, whether male or female. Let's take this as gender neutral. This is just you in an energy of being very confident, very astute, very focused on your goals of work and career, and in a very expansive place right now. So this is great energy. Both of these things are great energy. Let's see what the bird's nest has for us. We've got 3 of forces. What is that? Here we go. Okay, so this is a card that's signifying the nest. The bird's nest kind of speaks to the building of a nest, the building of a home, the building of a family, of a structure around yourself. So perhaps right now you're very career focused, goal oriented, because you've got these goals in mind as well of building, a very strong foundation. This could represent a force of creativity. This is also representing expansion. So you're focusing on starting something new, of building, expanding. It could be your business, it could be your network of friends, it could be increasing things that bring you enjoyment when you're surrounded by them. So, like hobbies and things that really fill up your cup, right? Bring you that sense of kind of being cradled not only in your creativity, but also in a community who is your people, right? Who get you. And it can represent that there is a process of building here. It's something new, right? So it is something that has to be built. And this represents you being open to exploring options, to trying new things, to seeing what might work for you and what might not work for you. This is a card that can also represent wanting to plan for children, or actually bringing children, into the mix. And with the Empress card here, I'm really reading this as a divine union, but this could represent fertility. It could represent pregnancy. It could also represent new creative endeavors, new projects that are being kind of seeded, and they're gestating and they're ready, to kind of be born. And so perhaps you're preparing yourself for that. And that's what the bird's nest represents, is getting yourself ready to be in the right position for the expansion that you're really working to bring into your life. This can also really represent spiritual expansion and opening up to this new aspect of self. Many people are going through a spiritual awakening, and it looks to me like you are on a very spiritual journey here of doing some shadow work, coming into yourself, focusing on that self-love, so that you can achieve this divine elevation when it comes to an important union in your life that feels like a soul connection, a soul bond. And then the last card we have for you is the Akashic Field, one of forces. So 3, 1, or 1, 3 might be important. The number 7 might be important as well. It's interesting that I brought up you being on a spiritual journey. I really believe this is actually speaking to that, Virgo. So this Akashic Field card, it's all about an expansion in your consciousness of you seeing things differently. Suddenly you're able to see the beauty in things. You're able to see the depth of things, this richness in color, a magnitude of new information is coming into your senses. This is about a consciousness expansion. And it's really a reflection of you, again, being prepared to receive. You're expanding right now energetically. And so this is about some amazing opportunities being right around the corner. Again, an increase, acceleration in your timeline. So perhaps you are jumping timelines with this eclipse. You know, that's very, very possible. You might be really manifesting this here. And as you do the work, you are catapulting yourself into this new timeline of possibilities that when it comes, it's not going to feel at all like the Five of Cups. Instead, it's going to be, you know, this expansive space where you're able to really manifest from all of this pure possibility and potential. It's the rainbow after the rain, but it's beyond that because it's an elevation, right? So this is, again, really reminding you from spirit that you are that conscious co-creator. You are that powerful manifester. And so whatever it is you're calling in, whether it's a new business opportunity, a new relationship, healing within a relationship, or the elevation within a relationship, whatever is going on for you, Virgo, really get clear about your intentions. Call upon your guides for inspiration and assistance, right? They're here to protect you. Work with your own ability to visualize the outcome of your goals. Feel as if it's already real, already happening. And then write down your affirmations and begin to speak it out loud to the universe, thanking the universe for something already having had occurred. You know, so whatever you're working on, Virgo, thank the universe in advance, okay? All right, darlings, that's what I've got for you for now. I will see you soon. And I hope that this reading has given you some good food for thought. Again, please press the like button. Please hit that subscribe link. Come and see me. It helps me tremendously to tune into your energy. And if this does feel like your reading, it will help me go deeper in the future. Take good care. See you soon. Bye-bye.